opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Return starts at the 9. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Escapes out to the left. Hauled in by Gray. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Baker now from the gun. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second down run by Pacheco. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Finds a man right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he gets it to the 1, but goes out just before the goal line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Pacheco can't push it across. They make the stand. Looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Finds his back, Jaylen Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. That one's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now quick to the left, it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking it.
He has the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1. Right back to Pacheco. Brushes him off with ease. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Baker now off the play fake. On the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Raiders get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, great team defense there, no matter where he looked, Brock. There seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw it in the field, is short.
He does it. Touchdown! The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's on the move. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. The intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And that makes it 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Flush out now to his left. He'll make a big play on the ground. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. This set of down starts with an option right. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Down the sideline, past the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game in the first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Look at that work, churning those legs, driving across the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pass taken in by Diggs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Diggs there to bring it in.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 2nd down, Warren. Across the 20, continuing to work. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered lead on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, here's Baker. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Mayfield to throw again. Pacheco hauls it in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders have it.
like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Here comes the final play of our first half. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd and 10 now. This ball's cut by Bowers. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs have it as he records the first interception of his young career. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
It's Pacheco on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained it for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Raiders get to it.
Man, did those sidelines get wild. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on when we recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jack Jones making that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 43. Forced out to his right. And they pick him up again. beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come chip.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now off play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up. It forces the incompletion.
Offense up to the line fast. Mayfield to throw for it. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So that was holding on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They go play action on 1st. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is over.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Play action on 1st down. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, that didn't take long, bro. Play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Quick pass, right side, complete. And in for the touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. He breaks the tackle. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Breaks across midfield. Hits the opposing territory. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Chiefs have possession, and this final quarter begins with them in a massive... First and 10 from the 41. Now Mayfield has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. He calls his own number again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. 2nd and 6 now. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Desperation time here on 4th. Hauled in left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. Running right is Pacheco. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And he only gets this one down to the 9. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Pacheco. Finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And no, they faked it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Got a man, Bowers has it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He gets this one to Myers. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Complete here to Bowers. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders getting closer to their 10th win of the season. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Warren can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He goes out of bounds on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's complete to Turner. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Oof, lucky break there, making that recovery. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Sends it to Diggs along the sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The throw is caught. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Complete out to the right side.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. Touchdown! So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Carlson, all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep.
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Starting at the 10. And he's out a little short of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running is Pacheco. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip.
That ultra ground move.